Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to my off-grid gym here in the middle of nowhere, Southern California. Today is Wednesday, June 11th. This is day 35 of working out consistently. If you guys are new here, my name is Brandon. I recently turned 50 years old a few months ago. It's a pretty big milestone for me since I was born with cystic fibrosis, which is a serious lung condition. It's a pretty serious life condition. Yeah. Anyways, when I was born, the average age was only 6 years old. Throughout treatments and medication, it's jumped up quite a bit. I think it's up to 50 years old now. Uh, but every year that seems to go by, my lung function seems to still be dropping. I'm at 46% right now, which is not that great. I do hike 30 minutes every single day. I've been doing that for years and years. I do hike in the afternoons also. Like I said, it's just not enough as I get older. Doctor recommended me I start working out with weights. He's been telling me that for a while now. And here I am. I can't go to commercial gyms because I coughed so much. Nobody wants to work out with somebody that's coughing, that's sick, and has to spit up mucus in a jar. Yeah, it just makes me uncomfortable and everybody else uncomfortable. So that's why I'm out here in the middle of nowhere. Plus, I can't go into steam rooms. I can't go to the saunas because I would be sick overnight. So yeah, here I am. I started this channel to document me because I haven't worked out in weights since I was in my 30s. So what is that, about 15 years ago or so? So yeah, and I just want to say thanks to everybody that subscribed and writing those positive, motivating comments. It helps push me to get out here and do this another day. So yeah, today is back day. As you guys know, I took a puff of my Convent, and I got a Buterol in case I need it. I took the Convent right before I did a cold plunge. Yeah, the cold plunge seems to be getting a little bit easier for me. I'm not walking around trying to get in. Now I just jump in, even though it's still around 50 degrees. I know you want it lower, but baby steps, right? Gotta stay positive here. Okay, I'm just gonna do some bent over rows with the barbell. So, man, it's getting bright out here. It's a little bit warm too. Let's get this workout going. Fair warning, I do cough quite a bit. That's the whole point of this. So I'll be walking off and, yeah, getting rid of some mucus. Let me lower this so you can see it. My lungs are pumping now. Oh boy. That was almost pretty close to 30 reps. Get some water here. As you guys know, I only drink water throughout the day. A little lemon, Himalayan salt. I don't drink coffee. I don't drink juice. I don't drink alcohol. Just 100% water throughout the day. I don't need all that junk in my body. I know it probably looks like I could do more reps, but it's not my muscles that are failing, it's my lungs. Since I'm only at 46%, I get winded like this. I don't know if you guys can hear it on, oh yeah, you guys can hear it. Feels like I'm just panting, gasping for air. I just gotta stay positive, right? Positive and consistent, and hopefully my lungs function doesn't drop below 46%. I can't afford to be can't afford to be walking around with an oxygen tank for the rest of my life. I don't really want that. That means I really can't go to work too much. Yeah. Now that got heavy. I can't do body weight yet, so my feet will be touching the ground. It might not look like I'm doing much, but these are hard for me. Wow, I'm still out of breath. Okay, I keep pushing myself. I just don't want to push too hard and have my lungs start bleeding. That's not a good feeling. Last time I was in the hospital, I was there for 25 consecutive days because I had pneumonia and I was trying to cough it up and then it starts bleeding and it's just, yeah, you guys don't want to hear that. It's not good. It's not a good feeling. I don't wish that on nobody. My lungs are pumping now. That wasn't a good set. I got mucus in my mouth. And I can't swallow it. Because that would defeat the whole purpose. Because that's the problem with people with CF. The mucus lines the intestines so much that my body doesn't absorb, the food like minerals and vitamins. Every time I eat something, I have to take enzymes just for my body to absorb the food. And still, my body has a hard time absorbing it. So that's the reason you see me spitting it up instead of just swallowing it, because I don't want my intestines and my gut and everything being lined up. I'm sure you guys didn't want to hear that, but if you guys read up on CF, it affects more than just the lungs. It's all the major organs. Gotta make this one count, right? My forearms are pumped. My lungs are pumping now. I have a doctor's appointment finally, August 6th. while I do my blood work and a lung test. See what my lung function is. Hopefully it's not dropping below that 46%. That's all I care about. Just keeping it 46% or above. Let's lower this a little bit. Is that crooked? Yeah, it's a little crooked. It's hard to tell with this phone. The screen is kind of black, so I can't really see it too much because of the bright sun. Need a couple extra seconds. Maybe I can just lower this. It looks like it's at a weird angle. I don't know if you guys notice, I don't listen to music or nothing. I just like being out here in nature, the fresh air, the sun, and listening to the birds. Some of my videos, you guys see the birds just go right, land on the camera, or the bees trying to get to the light, or the gnats in my face. Okay, stop procrastinating, right? I should try to find one of my neighbors that want to work out. If I can have a training partner like once a week or once a month. When I mean neighbor, I mean they're like miles away, not like 100 feet away. I don't have nobody for miles. But then I would have to tell them about this channel, right? I didn't tell them, no, my neighbors, none of my friends, fam, nobody. I'm just doing this for myself. Need some more water. I can afford to put 5 pounds on. What is that, 30 pounds now? Oh man. I'm starting to sweat a little bit. What are we at? 29 minutes? I feel a little bit more congested today. Or when I'm working out, I don't know, because it's bringing up the mucus from the lower lungs. I think that's probably I'm hoping that's what it is. I just hope I'm not creating more mucus. But I gotta stay positive, right? Weight training has to be helping. I know I'm getting my lungs pumping. Okay, I know. Stop procrastinating. Quit talking. I just needed a few more seconds. Making excuses why I need more rest. You know what? Let me lift this up a little bit. I just realized I probably got more mucus because I didn't do the elliptical, my 30-minute elliptical in the steam room last night. I got back from work late. I didn't do a hike. Last night I didn't do my elliptical because what I usually do is when I get home, first thing I do is before it gets dark, I do that hike again, get home, drink water, jump on the elliptical for 30 minutes. And right after the elliptical, I drink some more water. Then I jump in the steam room for 30 minutes. I didn't do either one of that. Since I'm off grid, my battery bank for my solar panels was a little low. And I was like, I don't want to waste my energy, my electricity. That's why in my mind, that's my excuse why. I got more mucus in my lungs. I do the elliptical at night in the steam room. I try to do it 4 times a week. So this is all new to me. I usually just hike in the morning and hike in the afternoon. I haven't done weights in, like I said, 15 years. Elliptical, I haven't been doing elliptical or the steam room. I just got one of those Target. I'll probably show it in one of the videos. I just went to Target and got one of those $150 cheap steam rooms. It doesn't really work too good unless I do the elliptical and get myself all sweaty and then jump in there. Then I put some eucalyptus leaves for the oil. I'm breathing because eucalyptus leaves are supposed to be good for your respiratory. I could definitely know because I can't smell, so I know it's in there because my eyes will start watering with the oils. Okay. Stop procrastinating, right? Let's get to this bicep curls. I don't have any lightweight dumbbells. Somebody stole my power blocks and also the lightweight dumbbells. So the smallest ones I got is 20 pounds or 25 pounds. I can't tell what they are because they're so rusted. My goal is to save, or maybe Power Block will give me some of those Power Block Pro 100s. Wishful thinking, right? Because they're quite expensive. I'd have to keep them in my truck so when I leave, they'll go with me. People can't steal them. Okay. I'm just using 10-pound plates. This is all I can lift for reps of 20 or so. Anyways. that my great horned owl is like right behind me. Yeah, I got sweat running down my arm. I know a lot of you guys are saying, why don't I trim the trees and bushes and shrubs? But I'm creating like a habitat conservation. Because so many snakes, rattlesnakes, and all this, the kangaroo, rats live in all this. And it's a hiding place for them because I got a pair of great horned owls. They have chicks every year. They're just right here in this big high shrub. So they eat all this stuff. If I was to move all this, snakes and my skunks and stuff would not have a place to hide. So, and we need all this. I know a lot of people are against rattlesnakes and stuff, but it's part of the ecosystem. I've been out here 12 plus years, and I don't have any problems with rattlesnakes or the skunks or stuff like that are around here. Got to work with nature, not fight it. I'm in their territory. Wildlife needs a place. Stop procrastinating, get working, right? I know you guys didn't want to hear all that, but I have nobody else to talk to. I'm just not a big fan of training arms. That's why I only do one set or one exercise. That's probably why I got skinny arms and skinny legs. I don't like training them. Some more water. What are we at? 41 minutes. As you guys know, my videos are quite long because I don't edit or nothing. This is just if I can look back in a year on this certain date and be like, oh my God, look how white and skinny and weak he is. I know you guys are laughing. Just give me a year and see where I'm at. Actually, just give me a couple more months and I'll look back right now and be like, oh my God. His lungs were so bad. Okay. With all my talking at the beginning, I've probably got a 35-minute workout. I am sweating a little bit because it is starting to get warm. Working out here in the sun. Getting my vitamin D, huh? As you guys know, it's time for my 30-minute hike. Come back, do a breathing treatment on my nebulizer for 20 minutes or so. Eat breakfast, my oatmeal and bananas and nuts and stuff. Rest a little bit, maybe take a 30-minute nap before I head off to work. I just want to say thanks again to all my subscribers and everybody that's writing those positive and motivating comments. It helps me out so much to get out here, to keep doing this over and over and pushing myself to try and stick at 46% lung capacity or maybe a little bit better. I know I'm not going to get too much better because doctor already says once you lose lung function, you usually don't gain it back. So we'll see. All I can do is stay positive and motivated, right? Okay, see you guys tomorrow's workout. See ya.